Welcome to Director Park. Korea movers, 3 from KOSPI and 3 from KOSPI and 3 from KOSDAQ on the day, plus 3 trend turnaround names from our daily filter. 9 stocks total. Data as of May 22, 2026. Let's get started. First, the macro backdrop. The $1 closed at 1,514.60, up 0.58% on the day. A stronger dollar means Korean exporters got a small tailwind, while imports got slightly more expensive. The 90-day trend is up about 3.75%. Next, KOSPI. The benchmark closed at 7,847.71, up 0.41% on the day. Volume came in at 435 million shares, with trade value of about 31 trillion won. Foreign investors were net sellers, while individuals and institutions were net buyers. And KOSDAQ. The small cap index closed at 1,061.13, up 4.99% on the day, a sharp move. That was triggered by the new National Growth Fund completing its first public allocation, which lit up the small cap board. Foreigners and institutions, both net buyers, individuals, net sellers. Now, part 1. Today's daily top gainers, 3 from KOSP, 3 from KOSDAQ. First up, KOSPI number 1, Samwa Capacitor, ticker 001820, a capacitor maker, closed at 102,001 plus 29.94%. PE around 39.94%. PE around 39 free, times book 1. Return on equity a decent 5%, debt very low at 24% of equity. Profits are real and the company is reinvesting heavily. The 90-day chart for Samwa Capacitor. 24 top 100 entries spread across the 90-day window. An established momentum name. The 5-day moving average crossed above the 20-day 2 sessions ago. Today's volume ranks among the top 2 in the 90-day window. All 4 moving averages stacked upward and all trending up, a clean bullish alignment. A persistent uptrend, not a one-day pop. KOSPI number 2, Murray, ticker 025560, closed at 35,851 plus 29.89%. PE only 3.5, trades at 0.44 times book. Return on equity plus 13.5%, debt low at 30% of equity. Sales surging plus 30-40-40 year on year, with little reinvestment needed. A 90-day chart for Mira, 15 top 100 entries in the 90-day window. Today's volume ranks among the top 3 in the 90-day window. All 4 moving averages stacked upward and all trending up. A clean, bullish alignment. Price has reclaimed all 4 moving averages. A persistent uptrend, not a one-day pop. KOSPI number 3. Samwa Electronics, ticker 011230, a sister company to today's number 1, Samwa Capacitor, closed at 2,681 plus 29.78%, loss-making, so PE not meaningful, return on equity deeply negative at minus 50%, debt elevated at 244% of equity, sales falling sharply, a growth stage burn pattern. The chart for Samwa Electronics, 8 top 100 entries in the 90-day window. Today's volume bar is the largest in the entire 90-day window. Moving averages are still in bearish order, but price has just reclaimed all of them. A potential turn-up, an early-stage trend attempt. The longer-term setup has not turned yet. Now, KOSDAQ. Number 1, Focon, ticker 208710, closed at 2,731 plus 30%, hitting the daily limit. Loss-making, PE not meaningful, trades at 0.53 times book. Return on equity minus 7%, debt moderate at 86% of equity. Profit on paper, but cash kept flowing out. This chart for Photon. Only 5 top 100 entries in 90 days, a relatively quiet name. Short-term averages still below the long-term, but price has lifted above all of them. A fresh momentum name, not yet an established theme. KOSDAQ number 2, Sigatronics, ticker 429270, closed at 8,931 plus 30%. Loss-making, PB at 1.35 times. Return on equity deeply negative at minus 35%. Debt moderate at 54% of equity. Sales growing modestly, but losing money, and selling assets to keep going. This chart for Sigatronics, 12 top 100 entries in the 90-day window. The 5 and 20-day averages have lifted clearly above the 60-day. Price has reclaimed all 4 moving averages, a constructive setup with multiple short-term signals aligning. KOSDAQ numbers 3, Nature Cell, ticker 007390, a stem cell biotech. Closed at 22,501, plus 30%. Loss-making. Trades at 22 times book, a steep valuation. Return on equity minus 45%, debt very low at 19% of equity. Sales slipping, losses in 3 of the last 4 quarters. The chart for Nature Cell, only 3 top 100 entries in 90 days, a relatively quiet name. Short-term averages still below the long-term, but price has lifted above all of them. A fresh momentum name, not yet an established theme. Now, a sanity check on yesterday's signals. The Heikin-Ashi filter flagged 3 names on May 21st. Did the trend hold the next session? First, PeopleBO, signaled at 13,418.1. Today's Heikin-Ashi candle printed bullish. The trend signal held. The closing price slipped to 1,260, down 11.14%. The intraday tape was choppy, but the Heikin-Ashi smoothing still reads as a continuation candle. Next, Round Robotics signaled at 18,301. Today's Heikin-Ashi candle also printed bullish. The closing price came in at 18,320, essentially flat, plus 0.11%. A clean trend continuation, even without follow-through on price. And Movadata signaled at 1,189.1. Today's Heikin-Ashi candle bullish again. The closing price slips to 48, down 11.86%, but the Heikin-Ashi smoothing still reads as a continuation candle. 3 signals, 3 continuations on the smooth trend. Now, part 2. The trend turnaround filter. 3 names that printed their first bullish Heikin-Ashi candle today after a bearish previous session. First up, SGA Solutions, ticker 184230, an IT security firm. Closed at 30,861, plus 29.97%. PE only 3.2, trades at 1.66 times book. Return on equity plus 39.5%, sales surging plus 43% year on year. Profits are real, with little reinvestment needed. The Heikin-Ashi chart for SJ Solutions, only 5 top 100 entries in 90 days, a relatively quiet name. Today is the first bullish Heikin-Ashi candle after 19 bearish sessions, a textbook first-day reversal signal. Short-term averages still below the long-term, but price has lifted above all of them. Higher conviction first-day signal than a single-day spike alone. Next, Quangjin Industrial, ticker 026910. Closed at 2,671, plus 29.93%. Loss-making, PE not meaningful, trades at 0.64 times book. Return on equity minus 20%. Debt very heavy at 401% of equity. Losses in every recent quarter, a structural concern. The Heikin-Ashi chart for Quangjin. 11 top 100 entries in 90 days, with most clustered in just the last few weeks. Today is the first bullish Heikin-Ashi candle after 9 bearish sessions, a textbook first-day reversal signal. Today's volume bar is the largest in the entire 90-day window. The 5 and 20-day averages have lifted clearly above the 60-day, higher conviction first-day signal than a single-day spike alone. Last, Dayang Metal, ticker 009190, closed at 1,555 to 1, plus 21.95%. Loss-making, PE not meaningful, trades at 0.68 times book. Return on equity minus 15%, debt moderate at 58% of equity. Reported profit recently, but sustained by selling assets. The Heikin-Ashi chart for Dayang Metal. 12 top 100 entries in the 90-day window. Today's the first bullish Heikin-Ashi candle after 11 bearish sessions, a textbook first-day reversal signal. The 5 and 20-day averages have lifted clearly above the 60-day. Price has reclaimed all 4 moving averages. Higher conviction first-day signal than a single-day spike alone. That's today's 9 names. 3 KOSPI movers, 3 KOSPI movers, and 3 trend turnaround signals. All names are tradable on Interactive Brokers via the Samsung Securities Omnibus account. And one last note, for full transparency, We are tracking a real Bybit copy trading account, SurvivalQuant's EconomicEden. Started on April 17, 2025 with $6,550. No additional deposits since. 403 days later, the account is up 77.6%, a net profit of $5,083. This is a live account, not paper, not a backtest. The DIP link to follow this account is in the description below. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is not investment advice. That's it for today. Tomorrow same time, 18:30 Korea Standard Time. Director Park, see you then.